Before you proceed to watch this live trading video, please understand that you will have to watch first 3 videos in order to understand the strategy that you're about to see. So please go to my channel here on YouTube and click on the playlists, and now click on Forex Scalping Strategies. Now, once you click on it, you will have here many videos that you have got to watch first, including these 2 right here, the magic of trend lines part 1 and part 2, and don't forget to follow it later with the magic of Fibonacci scalping strategies. Watching these videos is highly important to understand the strategy that I'm offering here on my channel for free. And mainly, of course, you will have to watch this one right here, because this is the main core of the strategy. These other 3 videos right here will help you to improve this strategy right here. So please watch them first in order to understand what I'm doing right here, and you can also apply it later. And our day begins with a new live trading video, and before we start, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and kindly share the video. Actually guys, I'm about to open right now a sell order right here, and I just wanted to share with you the setup. I think it's very valuable and informative video, and I wanted to share with you guys the reason to open this trade. Now I'm going to place the sell order exactly right here. Fantastic. 0.75 lots only. We don't want to risk more than $50 on this trade. However, the take profit level is going to be almost the same. All right, good. So let me now please explain to you the reason behind of opening this trade of selling the pound JPY. So first of all, my friends, today's session I'm going to fully rely on trend lines. And the reason of that is actually trend lines can provide us always with a better entries and actually a safer setups. However, I believe that using the normal support and resistance is not really enough. We have to combine it with the trend lines to have actually more accurate entry and very profitable trades. And actually the last week I spent it trading with the trend lines, and I'm actually surprised with how accurate and profitable this strategy is. So let me now share with you the reason of behind this trade. First of all, for a starter, if we look right here at the left side, look at that. Right there exactly, we are having here a previous level of a resistance. Now let's remember something, that this right here, this candle right here, is actually the bearish breakout candle from this level of a support right here, as you can see. Now, the strategy says that you have to look at the bearish breakout candle and then look at the nearest resistance to that bearish breakout candle. So as you can see, we have here support, 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 support. Until now, I don't see any resistance at all. Support, support, and there it is, the resistance. Meaning, we have to place our sell order exactly at the same level of the peak of that resistance. And as we can see, now most likely that level of a resistance is going to be respected. But now, how can we combine this with the resistance and support trend lines? The answer is simply like that. If we look right here, guys, at this level of support trend line, check this out. So right here, we have also, let me just complete it. Let me just clone it right like that, just like that. All right. So now we're having here a channel, as you can see, and the market has indeed made a bearish breakout from that channel recently. That fall right here was actually strong. As you can see right here, it was a strong rejection from the breakout of a resistance at 188.590. However, that, let me just zoom in to show it to you again, sorry. Right here, of course, we're having the channel, and right here is the actual bearish breakout from that channel. And right here, these 2 candles representing, of course, the resistance trend line number 1. The market has already retested the broken level of that channel. And now I have placed my order exactly right here, right on the second attempt of the resistance trend line. So that is actually resistance trend line number 2. So that actually was enough confirmation to me that this trade is going to be a profitable one. And check this out. I have placed my take profit level to be exactly right here at the nearest support to my entry. That's going to provide us 11 pips. And that's the reason I really like to trade the pound JPY. A small reversal can cover our profits for the whole day. So we can actually aim 10 pips simply from this reversal right here. And the stop loss has actually been equivalent to the take profit level. So that should be a fine trade, and we should actually be able to make some decent profit with this one. Now, since I'm actually a strong believer in the magic of trend lines, I will do something that I did not try before recording. I want to see if it will work or not. Simply by drawing here a resistance trend line from any key resistance trend line to any other key resistance trend line. Check this out. Let me just delete this one. All right. So I have drawn here my resistance trend line actually from this level 1, 2, a fake breakout in the middle, and then attempt number 3 and 4. Now we have here this resistance trend line with 4 attempts. Now, again, I didn't check this before recording. I don't know if it will work or not. I hope not. I hope it will work. Now what I want to see, one second guys. Okay, now what I want to do is simply place the same line that I have drawn here and just simply place it right here at that level of support trend line. I think this should give us a clear entry. Fantastic. Wow, that's so accurate. Wow, I'm so happy with that. Guys, I swear to God, I did not check this before recording. I just saw it right now. That is, guys, one part of the magic of trend lines. So right here we have the support trend line. It has been actually broken out from with that bearish breakout candle, and right here from that support trend line, after the breakout from it, now this is actually a resistance trend line number 1 from that level of support trend line from different channel. Wow, fantastic, fantastic. And that's the reason now we can see the trade running actually in a good profit. Anyway, let me now please pause the recording, and I'll be back to you later to show you what will gonna happen with this trade. And this trade indeed going in profit, as we can see. Of course, it's a small profit, guys. But I mean, we have just begun, and the trade, I mean, the account is just now barely $2,000. Now it's becoming $2,060. That's really great. It's very close to the take profit level, and I'm not going to risk losing this trade for less than a pip left. I think that's gonna be enough. Yeah, $41. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, guys. I'm done with it. It's fine. I'm not looking really for the big profits yet. My strategy, guys, is simply like that. So we started the account with $2,000 for this week. Now I'm going to aim from each trade, let's say between 25, 40, maybe even $50 per trade. So I need to slowly to grow this account. So by the end of the day, if I am lucky, if I'm able to, this will be, for example, $2,250. So we have made $250 in just one single day. Now in the day after, I'm going to risk these $250 as an investment. Meanwhile, my original capital is gonna be safe. That's my philosophy in trading. We slowly have to build our capital. So my investment tomorrow will be $250 if I'm lucky, of course. However, from this one right here, I'm going to take just a small nuggets or a small chunks and just make them together $250. So if I lost, for example, the first trade, I might lose only $25 or $30, and that's it. So I don't have to lose big amount on the first trade. Try the best you can to keep your capital safe, and always trade with your investment which you have actually profited. That's my philosophy, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do right now. So let's now increase the lot size to be 0.85, and let's now try to find another setup. So let me now please, guys, pause the recording, and I'll be back to you later to show you what will gonna happen. Oh, by the way, guys, that's actually important. I actually have sent a deal of the day to sell the pound NZD from this level as 2.05899. Now, of course, this trade unfortunately is not going well. Now, if you guys have actually joined our free group of Telegram, I have already sent this message like 3 hours ago, informing everybody to close it right now with 10 pips of loss, so we don't have to risk losing actually 95 pips more. Those who have joined the free group of Telegram, they have received these notifications, and they were able to close it right now in a small loss instead of facing a big losses. So I'm not sure what will gonna happen. The current price action, guys, based on the 4-hour time frame and 1-hour time frame, that is really not good at all. As we can see, this level of our support has indeed been respected right here, and the market reversed exactly right on it. So right now, first of all, we have double bottom pattern, plus we are having here a head and shoulders pattern. So all of that says that the pound NZD right now is going to continue the rise. So therefore, we had to abandon this setup. So I just really hope you guys have joined the free group of Telegram and received this notification and closed your trade as soon as possible. Anyway, let me know, please, guys, pause the recording, and I'll be back to you later to show you what will gonna happen
I will show you what will gonna happen when I find the next trade. Alright guys, I had to open the trade right here. I didn't actually have time to explain to you the reason of this trade. I will explain to you right now. Actually, I was running in the house, doing something important, and give me some time guys to breathe first. Let me just tell you something. Now, as I told you, we are going to rely on the trend lines in today's session. Okay, so now, as you can see, what I did right here is simply draw this level of a resistance trend line from this higher high to this lower high, just like that. Now, what you will do next is simply move the same line that you have drawn here and use it to find the best setups. Now, of course, it's important to combine your setup with other elements, and I will explain it to you. So as you can see, I have taken this level of a resistance trend line and simply placed it right there at this level of a support trend line, as you can see. Now, since we are actually talking about the 15-minute time frame, so it's fine to enter the third attempt. Now, however, if we look right here at the left side, however, we do have right here also a strong key support level. That's what I meant with using another elements. So we have to confirm that first of all, we're having a support trend line, plus of course on the left side horizontal level, we're having that level of a key support level as well. So now the price is actually facing a lot of pressure, first of all from this level of a support trend line, plus of course that level of a support. And that's the reason I had to place my trade right here. Now you can see it's going against my direction. It's totally fine, don't rush. Let's wait for some time. Actually, we are having here also a previous level of a support as well. So now there is a possibility that the market actually might begin the bullish reversal at this level. It might take a while. It might lose, by the way. It might fail. I'm not saying that this is like the holy grail strategy that never fails. Of course not. It might fail. If it never fails, I'm gonna be fucking billionaire. I mean, come on. If you think I'm not making mistakes or losing trades, you're completely wrong. I always lose in Forex sometimes. Sometimes, actually, yes, I do lose a lot in Forex. It happens. You will not find anyone who consistently make profits in Forex. Of course, losing is part of this game. And as you can see, the bearish movement right now is stronger. So far, we are losing with the pound AUD. So far, we are losing. All right. We have to continue analyzing the trades. So part of losing the game, or actually the trade, sorry, is to continue analyzing the trade to know where exactly can I expect the next reversal to happen. That actually seems more convenient setup to me. Waiting for the market to reach the same level of the support trend line is actually going to be more convenient. And look at that. It's exactly on my stop loss. So to avoid that, I'm going to increase my stop loss to be just right there. Oh boy, risking $90, $60, 60. I want to risk only my capital. 68, 70. Should be fine. Should be fine. So now we are having here a new setup was born. Now we can actually expect from the market to continue the fall till it reach that level of support trend line. I'm going to open there another trade, and also I have expanded my stop loss. What I'm doing right now is really bad. But I really believe in my strategy, my friends. I believe in my strategy. And I believe that's going to be a better level for the bullish reversal. It should be a better level for the bullish reversal. And I'm going to open another trade once the market reaches that level. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be Fibonacci 61.8. I think, or not. Exactly. Right now, the market is indeed at 61.8 Fibonacci retracement. So it should actually be a better level to place the buy order. Of course, if you do that, we have to reduce the lot size to be 0.35. I don't want to risk much. There is always also a chance that this trade might fail. So I will lose more than $120 if that happens. Anyway, my friends, let me know, please pause the recording, and I'll be back to you later to show you once I open this trade. Alright guys, so as we can see, we are failing indeed, and now it's time to open the next trade. Risking only $20 is fine, and aiming $40 of profit. So now that is gonna be the best level to start this, to open the trade. Maybe opening right here was not really the best idea. I told you, since we are actually on the 15-minute time frame, then opening the third attempt of the support might actually not be a bad idea. Well, no, it was a bad one. It was indeed a bad idea. So always aim for the first or the second attempt always from any support or resistance trend line when you want to opening your trade. For example, right here, we have here a support trend line number 1. And right here, I have opened the second trade right on the second attempt of the support trend line. So now it should be more convenient and more profitable trade. So I'm glad that our stop loss is far actually, but it's gonna be $82 also. That's what I'm nervous about. All right, so far it seems good. It seems promising, and so far it's reversing as we have expected. So let's now please guys pause the recording, and I'll be back to you later to show you what will gonna happen with this trade. Unfortunately, it happened, and we have lost this trade, my friends. Now, it's actually normal. I'm not that sad, but I'm just sad because my capital has been affected with that. If I lose from my investment or actually my profits, it's fine. Even this one, I want to get rid of it. It's just like 2 pips far away from the stop loss. Let's keep it running anyway. Maybe we can recover some of the losses, but unfortunately, it happens, guys. It happens. So we have lost this trade. And of course, I will have to show you how we can recover. Now we have to be very careful because right now we don't have much left to trade with, and if I fail this trade now, it's gonna be really critical to me. Now 0.75, that's gonna be our next lot size. Now let's try to find the next decent setup. So for that reason, my friends, allow me now please to pause the recording, and I'll be back to you once I find the trusted and recovering trade. Alright, now we are back to the pound JPY, and I believe right now we are having here a very good setup again. We will sell the pair. This time I'm going to increase the lot size to be 0.85 instead, and now place the sell order. The reason I have increased my lot size is actually my entry is just perfect. 65, 68, 64, okay. My entry is just really perfect. Let me just go again and start from scratch to show it to you. Now, based on the 1 hour time frame, if we look right here, guys, at the 1 hour time frame, what we're having right here is a very strong key level of a resistance trend line, as we can see. Check this out right here exactly. Now, let me just make sure it's accurate. Exactly, just like that. Exactly. Just like I will explain to you guys the reason of drawing it this way. Fantastic. Now, my resistance trend line has actually been drawn right here at the peak of actually the top of each level of a resistance trend line, at absolutely the highest level of every single attempt of a resistance trend line in this pattern right here. Now what happened later is that the market has actually made here a bullish breakout from that level, and here created here a single attempt of support trend line, which has been instantly broken out from with that bearish breakout candle. Now look at that. The current candle right here is actually touching the same level of the top of that level of those levels of a resistance trend lines. So now it's indeed the best level to place my sell order, and that's the reason, of course, I had to make my stop loss very close, because I'm not expecting any bullish movement above that level of a resistance trend line. Most likely the reversal is gonna start exactly right here at my entry point. Now for the take profit level, it will be right here exactly at the nearest level of a key support trend line to my entry, and the stop loss, as I have mentioned earlier, is just right here. For investment reasons, I don't want to risk more than $60 on this trade. However, we will actually be aiming at least $130 from this trade, 148 to be specific. So now let's wait and see what will gonna happen, and I really hope that this is gonna be the recovery trade, and hopefully we will make good profits with it. So let me know, please pause the recording, and I'll be back to you later to show you what will gonna happen with this trade. And as we can see, guys, thankfully indeed this trade so far is recovering the losses that we have had early this video. So far running in $71 of profit. Now the account is back to 2020. We are back to the beginning point. It is still going down, gonna still give us more profits. I will not close it right now. It's still gonna continue the fall. This price action is so much promising, and I feel we can expect even more and more profits with this trade. So I'm happy that so far we have been able to recover, and that, as you can see, my friends, is part of trading Forex. You will always make profits, and also you will always make losses. But again, eventually, if you continue trading with my strategy, hopefully you should be able to end up with the profits. So let me know, please, again, pause the recording, and I'll be back to you later to show you what will gonna happen with this trade. And finally, guys, we have recovered the losses. $92. I'm going to close it right now in profit. Now, again, we have recovered the losses, and I'm so happy with that. All right, guys, so that was actually intense, and I want to stop right now. The video is 20 minutes long. I believe that was a good example to show you that losing is also part of this game, but we can always recover once we find the good setup. And thankfully, I was able to find it using the trend lines, as you can see right here. So basically what we had right here is indeed a respected level of a resistance trend line, which has actually kept falling sharply for about 17 pips. And I have closed it in the right moment. So closing this trade in the right moment have given me a recovery. Of course, guys, I'm totally aware that we are back to the scratch. I mean, we didn't make any profits, I know, but at least we have recovered the losses, and I have shown you that we can indeed recover using my strategy. So I will try in the next video to make more profits, but again, I would like now to stop trading for a while. And this is not time, actually right now is actually 3:46 p.m. I will continue trading by 5 p.m. I will take rest right now. So until then, I hope that is informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.